The difficult weather conditions at the start of Stage 7 forced to reduce the course for cars and bikes. Most gaps remain unchanged at the finish. Carlos Sainz defeated the Mini hard and Barreda won his third success this year. The gaps are already wide in this 2014 Dakar. Peter Ansel, one of the favourites, hopes to regain ground to challenge his teammate Nani Roma after his success in Stage 6. We're gonna try to put the pressure, try to get closer to first spot. To do that, we must attack to the maximum. The race was quiet this Sunday on the Dakar. The drivers probably attack less now that wide gaps were set. Each day brings a new stage winner. The start of the stage was delayed due to security issues. The weather was too bad for the helicopters to take off. As a result, the organizers reduced the special section. That didn't disturb Carlos Sainz. The Spaniard on board his buggy thrashed his rivals as he was the fastest to almost each waypoint. Almost because Nasser Al-Attiyah had the upper hand in the first kilometers. The Matador clinched the stage win ahead of the Qatari. The stage went well, a very fast special with a very technical part, rather tough. The truth is that it went really well. The strategy until the end of the rally will be to try and win all the remaining stages. Nani Roma's strategy to save his car allowed Stefan Peter Ansel to outdistance him by a few minutes. That's already a little progression at the GC for the Frenchman. He overtakes Orlando Terranova. The Argentine lost 18 minutes on Sainz and his seat on the podium. Behind those contenders, the battle was fierce too. Giniel de Villiers strived to stay in the race. He arrived in 8th place, 16 minutes behind the day's winner. The South African retains his third position of the general classification thanks to his 6-minute lead over Orlando Terranova. Now comes Chile, where the organizers predict more action. Dense low clouds above the course forced the organizers to delay the start of the bike stage as well. The special section was reduced by 100 kilometers. The best rider of the early days of the Dakar went missing from the tracking systems in Bolivia, but didn't miss his stage. Joan Barreda board resurfaced at kilometer 92 in leading position, which he kept to the finish line. However, the second-place rider is far behind at the GC, 38 minutes adrift, so it was not a threat to the overall leader, his countryman Morcoma. The KTM rider makes his way through the stages with consistency. The big loser of the day was Alain Duclos, the Chaco rider, straight at the start of the special, a mistake that cost him 8 minutes. At the finish line, he steps down from the podium at the benefit of another Spaniard, Jordi Villadoms, winner 3 days ago by a mere 32 seconds. Cyril Després finished third today, but his delay at the overall standings is huge, nearly 2 hours and a half. The French army will have to bounce back in week 2 if they wish to foil the Spanish hegemony at the top of the leaderboard. A special guest paid a visit to the Dakar competitors in Salta for the rest day. Sébastien Loeb, 9-time WRC world champion. Practicing in Argentina to get ready for his first season in WTCC, the Frenchman was glad to have a chance to see the backstages of the legendary rally. It's different from what I've lived in WRC. The pace isn't the same. When you see Carlos Sainz go mad when he loses minutes, it shows that it's really an endurance sport. The idea to partake someday is tempting for the pilot, but for now he prefers to watch the adventures of his counterparts on television like he used to as a child. My first memories of the race, I had posters of Vatanen in my room. I've always followed the event on TV without being really too regular, so this was an opportunity to really see what it's like. In the cars category, Peter Ansel came in third today behind Sainz and Al-Attiyah. He grabs a minute 30 from the overall leader and recovers the second position at the expense of Orlando Terranova, who slides to fourth place. In the bikes, Morcoma stays out of trouble, allowing Barreda board to clinch a third stage success this year in his position at the GC. Duclos leaves his seat on the podium for 32 seconds, replaced by Jordi Villadoms, a Spanish caravan. The bikes will regroup with the cars tomorrow in Chile at the end of Stage 8 towards Calama. This stage promises to be nerve-breaking for the bikers as they'll start very early around the Salar de Uyuni for 462 kilometers, a special with a wide variety of terrains. The cars will leave Salta and drive 500 kilometers to reach the special, where stones and gravel will expect them. Until then, here are the most beautiful landscapes of today's stage.